Hey, Highland County Real Estate, Randy Butler here once again. We're checking out another brand new business here in town. I am with Mr. Maybe some of you will say, who is that guy? But you'll recognize the voice when you hear it. Mr. Herb Day. How are you, sir?
I have that face for radio, actually.
We talked about you have a face for radio.
Yeah,
I probably do too. You can see the board behind it. This is such a cool thing. Herb Day Radio.
Right.
And everybody that's been here, I've heard your voice for many years. What is Herb Day Radio?
It is, it's like a 4-H project that got out of hand, is what it
Is that
really
what it
amounts
is?
to.
Good.
It is a culmination of 45 years in this business that upon returning home to Hillsborough, I wanted to do what I love here at home.
Sure.
And I tried a number of times to buy the local radio station, to no avail. And the opportunity came along and the technology presented itself to where this could be done, and it could be done logistically easily.
Now, we are right here in town. There's no big tower anywhere.
That's right.
How does that work?
Well, we're web-based. We're on the internet. And some may find that debilitating in the fact that you use your computer or your telephone, your device, to access us rather than a radio dial. We use the internet. On the other hand, there are no boundaries. I've received calls from Tel Aviv, Israel, the Netherlands, all up and down the East Coast. People who are listening to Herb Day Radio, and it's so cool.
Now, it's pretty new. You just been here just a short time, right?
6 weeks. 6 weeks so far. Yeah, and we're logging around about 3,300 listeners.
Wow.
Up to this point.
Is there? I'm guessing what kind of music, but is there a certain kind of music you?
50s, 60s, 70s. It's the fun oldies. It's the Beatles. It's the Rolling Stones. Awesome. Elvis, Buddy Holly, Herman's Hermits.
So you do a
Rod
wide
Stewart.
gamut there. It's good.
You name it, yeah.
Because really, kind of after about the '70s, music kind of stopped, didn't it, or did it? Mostly, maybe a little bit. You can say that.
Pretty much. We'll play a little bit of the '80s, but it kind of lost my attention.
Mine too.
There, and oddly enough, back in those days, I was deeply seated in country music, and it was interesting how this came about when the idea was given birth to. I was going to do traditional country. And my wife Patty said, you can get that just about anywhere. Why don't you think about doing the fun oldies format? And I looked at it, and I love the music. I'm going, I'm glad I thought of that.
Sure. Well, and I'm sure there's a lot of people like me. I mean, I grew up in the '70s and liked that music, and I'm kind of like, if something's broke, don't fix it. Keep doing the '70s.
You bet.
I know we had been married too long, and I told my wife, I said, you know what? I need a new pair of shoes. Those Earth shoes, they're such good shoes. I can't find them anywhere. She said, well, you big dummy. That's because they've been out of style for 5 years. That's why you can't find them. So.
Well, I just have mine resold.
Do you? Okay.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. So this is just continually 24-hour kind of thing?
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is. It's something that my wife and I we run it, and Tim Colliver, who is a reporter for the Times Gazette, does my news for me.
Wow.
Does a great job. We carry local news at 6, 7, 8 in the morning, at noon and 5, Monday through Friday.
Now, for any advertisers out, is there advertising on
Yes.
it, or how does that work?
I am so glad you brought that up.
I didn't know that to answer that question, but we're getting ready to find out.
We're a full-fledged commercial station. The only thing different between us and the local station in Hillsborough or in Cincinnati is the method of delivery. Rather than over the air, this is over the internet.
So if you have internet on your phone, computer, whatever, we get your radio. And is there a
there is an
channel,
app.
or how do you do that? Or an
Well,
app, I guess?
you can go to www.herbdayradio.com, click on Listen Live, and it'll take you to my website.
Wow.
And you can actually scroll down, and we have an Android app on there, and we are working on an app for the iPhone that you can download.
Well, good.
but you
Good.
can carry it around on your devices.
Awesome. Well, I did an interview with Willard Parr. You might have heard
I did.
about him a couple of weeks ago. It's only right to do you next. So.
Well, thank you very much.
So-
I appreciate you asking. I
Yeah.
really do. I-
This is just an interesting. This is what we're coming to.
Yeah.
This
it
is where we're at.
Well, and this is where people are, and I've spent, like I said, 45 years in marketing, and the number one key to marketing is find out where the people are and go to them.
The internet has changed our world.
It has made the
In
world so
many ways.
small.
In real estate, I mean, you know, when we have an office and everybody's welcome to come in. That used to be how you went. You went in and talked to somebody, and
That's right.
that doesn't happen anymore. It's mostly internet based. Is
Yeah.
where we start serving people.
Well, they can do tours and everything right in their
Absolutely.
in their living room.
Absolutely.
Come from
Mis-
their home.
Mr. Day, Highland County wishes you well, and I'm sure you can. Is there if somebody would want to advertise or know more about it, do they call you?
They
How
could.
do- how
They
do
can
it?
call me at 937-402-7308. They can reach me via email at hekamedia@yahoo.com. That's HEKA media
Okay.
at yahoo.com.
Okay. Well, sir, we wish you well, and I'm sure it'll do fine.
Randy, thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll see you, Highland County Real Estate.